For the record, we are beginning the meeting of the Central Area Management District as it is titled in the page, in the agenda at 6:02 p.m. We'll need to determine, first item on the agenda is to determine a quorum. So do we have a quorum at this time?
We do have a quorum at this time, and I'm taking notes of everyone that's present.
Okay, so the discussion and possible action in the appointment of an interim chair and vice chair. If anybody would like to begin the conversation?
I'd like to nominate you, Renee, because you do have experience, especially in being in boards, so.
Is that why I started?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine with everyone.
I'd like to make a motion to nominate Renee on being the chair.
Do we have a second?
Any discussion on that? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
How many board members are there? Is Tommy on the
We're
board?
5. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
yeah, we're 5. We're just
Oh,
missing.
yeah, because it just
Eva.
wasn't sitting at the tent, yeah.
There's just one person missing there.
Yeah.
I guess second item would be in this agenda item is the vice chair. Do we have any motions for vice chair on the floor?
I don't mind doing it if,
Anyone would not? So you're asking for someone first, and if not, you'll do it? You don't-
yeah, unless someone else likes to do it.
Anybody? Sir?
Good, that's great.
You're fine?
All right.
Good.
Make a motion.
Make a motion. Vice Chair, Julian. Is it Frank or Rafnowski?
Rafnowski.
Julia Rosnowski.
But you're really Frank.
Only by blood.
The vice chair, Junior Renowski, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? You guys have it. Third item on the agenda, approve minutes of the prior meetings and adopt the boundary, it's not a new boundary record, that's the existing map. That,
So-
right?
So yes, we are re-adopting, some clarification, we're re-adopting the boundaries that have already been adopted, but there seems to have been some confusion. So we just wanted to, in order to just keep everything clean and make sure everyone was on the same page.
So by approving the minutes, we approve everything that was existing, including the map.
Yes, from the previous, that is correct.
So if you had an opportunity to read the minutes, I'd ask for a motion.
Motion to approve the minutes?
Motion made by Mr. Renowski, second.
Second?
Second by Mr. Friedman. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. Citizens' comments. If anyone would like to make any comments.
I wanted to sign in, but I don't see a sign in.
It seems like the city did not provide us some sign-in sheets, so what I recommend,
We'll get a piece of paper and you can sign.
yeah,
Okay.
So, Ms. Alexander,
Yes,
yes.
first one.
Carole.
Ms. Carol Alexander, would like to make a comment, so please.
I just want to thank you all for putting this together and creating this meeting, allowing the public to come and have some input. I apologize for the mask, but you know where we are. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you all help our downtown move forward. And especially because this is one of the tools that most other cities that have redeveloped downtowns use. And so I have high hopes.
It's gonna take everybody. You know, I mean, you come up with ideas and basically it's gonna be everybody. We need everybody's inputs. Yeah, otherwise.
Yeah, it takes some leadership, and you all have accepted that role, and I just wanted to say thank you.
And from the bottom of my heart, I wanna say you're welcome.
I will say this, the reason we got here was we wanted to get inward so we can move forward.
Very good. Any other comments? No? Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Alexander. Item number 5, approved to doing business as the Downtown Business Improvement District.
So what I'd like to say about this item is, so in most other states, they're actually called business improvement districts. It seems like Texas seems to call it a municipal management district because places like Houston have just used it for basic services, but it very much is a tool in order to bring downtowns back and business back. And I think that's the overarching goal of this board, is to bring business back into the downtown district. So we'd like to go and name it the Downtown Business Improvement District. We also, I was able to get a Facebook page named the Downtown Business Improvement District that I've already been running, so that would merge into all of this. So I motion to approve the DBA Downtown Business Improvement District.
So we'd be visiting with the city, and it's DBA, so they could call it whatever we just, that for our namesake, it would be
Yes, moving forward, the Municipal Management District will now be called the Downtown Business Improvement District.
Very well.
That is correct.
And that works out. And there's opportunity to merge other tools that are being used throughout the city and this website, so that would be very good. Okay, so if I could get a motion to approve, doing DBA as the Downtown Business Improvement District.
Motion to approve the DBA Downtown Business Improvement District to take the place of municipal or what is it? I'm sorry, the Central Laredo Management District.
And a second?
Second.
Second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. Discussion and possible action regarding partnership with a downtown organization that can assist the Downtown Business Improvement District doing business as with administrative staff. And this item is, as we continue, as we look, as you mentioned, sir, that we want to look into move forward, we need partnerships to be able to succeed. So I think we should look to see where we can find those partnerships and find the opportunity with an end goal to be administrative staff, to staff this district, because I know other cities throughout the country have staff as part of their goals, and actually once they've been established, staff plays a major role in the success of a district. So
Yes.
so it is something that we want to look at further, and want to see if anyone has any comments
So,
pertaining to this.
so I sit on the board of the Laredo Main Street, and the major discussion that has come about is most main streets and business improvement districts essentially have the exact same goals, especially when they are located in downtowns. So from the discussions that have been had with Main Street is that they're willing to at least support us on the outreach, since they're already really tied into the community of the downtown, already have all the phone numbers and emails of a lot of individuals. And I know we have Nevia from Main Street here right now, if you'd like to talk about how you guys can possibly assist us.
Yes, so I know we can come up with a plan and discuss whatever our goals are going to be. We're more than happy to help out whatever outreach you need from us, so we can get any plans put together. We do have a big list of merchants and business owners, emails, phone numbers that we usually send out information, any meetings, any workshops, any events happening downtown. We usually use that data that we have at the office, so we're more than happy to help with that. As long as I bring this to my board once it's approved by them, then we can go ahead and help with.
So if we need any help with, obviously we're a board of individuals without any staff behind us. If we need some help, we can at least request to have some assistance from Main Street.
Yes, what we can do, we can also reach out, depending on the task that you're needing from us, we can also put together a few volunteers, depending if it's outreaching, going downtown, passing out flyers, or getting some surveys done or data, or anything that we want to get from the businesses downtown, we can come up with a plan and we can assist with that.
Okay.
Thank you very much, and we appreciate that. For me especially, one of my quotes is an old African proverb that says, "Nothing for me without me," having been involved in policy years ago. I used to hate when the state would make decisions for the local communities and without the local community being involved. I think this is the same. Having the Laredo Main Street involved with this process would help towards the success of this program, so we appreciate, thank you, Ms. Robles, for being a part of it and for volunteering to assist us in this partnership. Item number 7, discussion and possible action to request Laredo Main Street put together a proposal for outreach on the development of a service plan with consensus for the district and creating a downtown business improvement district service plan committee with 2 members of the board to develop a service plan business leadership team. Oh, this is very deep. Okay.
So that item is mainly tying also technically into item 6, and the plan moving forward from here is what we'd like to do is we need to make sure we start reaching out to the community and making sure that they are aware not only of these meetings, but of non-board member meetings that will allow not only us, but possibly Main Street, if we can ask for their assistance to essentially start collecting data on what all of the businesses that are located in downtown are seeing as like issues and where they're seeing opportunities and what they think they're lacking when it comes to services, so we can start actually really trying to figure out how we're gonna move forward, because right now, with the trajectory from not only years ago when this board was first started to today, it has only been down. And I think the fear amongst the community is that it's gonna continue to go down. So the idea behind this is we all come together and start having a, not only discussion, but start putting together a plan of how we're gonna move forward. And I think with an organization that's so already deeply rooted into the downtown like Main Street, it would behoove all of us to work together, especially with them.
Any comments from members?
So can I make a motion on that? Can motion to request from Main Street that they partner with us, so basically, let me see if I can get this right. So motion to put together a proposal for outreach and development of a service plan with consensus within the district and create a downtown business improvement district service plan committee with 2 members of the board to develop a service plan business leadership team.
I have a motion and a second.
Second.
Second been made. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it.
So now, compounding on that, who would be the 2 members that like to work with Main Street? Is there anyone that'd like to? No, I don't mind doing it. I'll do it. You wanna work it with me? That's okay. Okay. So motion for, how do you say your first name?
Just here.
Jasir and Julian to be the 2 board members that work with Main Street.
What was your name, sir?
Check.
The next item, before we
I-
oh, do you have a?
We need a
all in
second.
favor?
Second.
So we have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Next item is to appoint 2 new co-signers for the RBC bank account, and historically, since we're all new members, we have to have, there is an existing account, so we have to have new people, individuals that could co-sign, so we need to send a letter to the bank expressing that we have 2 new individuals signed, so at this time, any discussion on who we'd want to appoint as the co-signers for the RBC bank?
I nominate Larry Friedman.
I hate that bank.
He doesn't even need to sign, he can just go in and. He just opened the vault.
I know,
I can walk in if you wanna yield it,
Okay,
so, at this time, Chair.
there you go.
so you two, okay. So I nominate Larry Friedman. Let's see. Do I need to add to that?
No. just
Okay, Larry Friedman and Renee to be the two co-signers for the IBC bank account.
I second.
Second,
Second.
thank you. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the ayes have it. Item number 9, any announcements at this time?
None right now?
Is it-
Oh, yes. Pertaining to the next possible meeting, right now, the city of Laredo is updating the parklet ordinance, which actually happened to be a very successful ordinance they put together for the downtown during, when COVID was around, to get
Mhm.
people outside, and some bars took advantage of it and did very, very well. So they're looking to make that a permanent ordinance. I think the goal of at least this board is to make sure that those individuals, those bars that not only used it, but the ones that are now interested in using it because they saw the success, make sure that their voices are heard within the city, because they're the ones currently drafting the ordinance. So I'd like to, at least for the next meeting, to have that in mind.
Presentation done. I
That
think
we
we'd
should
like to,
have the bars here and
not only
so
that,
we-
but the city make a presentation on the ordinance also, we make a
Okay.
request, so that everyone is knowledgeable of what the ordinance is look like. So we'll let them know, we'll ask them to see, we can ask both the bars and the,
And one other thing we need to get with city is, we need to have more handicap parking downtown.
yeah. Luckily, there was a parking plan established, so I think if anything, we just incorporate with the city giving us an update where they're at with that parking plan that they adopted. Because I'm assuming if that's an issue, it should have been labeled in that.
I
That's
spoke,
fine.
when I spoke to the city regarding the handicap, they said, their wording was, no, people with handicap plates or with the placards, they can park at any place where there's a meter, but maximum of 2 hours. So if someone is handicapped and then they park and then they go on the other side, they would have to literally come back, get in the car, find another place to park, and go back and do it. It's nonsense.
Yeah, understood.
Stupid.
any other announcements?
One last thing, if there's any way we can fast track what we're doing, I know the city likes to move a little slow.
Well, that's gonna be you and me talking to her over there. If we'd like to fast track it.
And actually, meeting, so the more chance we have to meet and have something to talk about, so we'll do that. Try to schedule a meeting for the presentation, even if it's just for that purpose.
I have a Zoom ID, if anybody wants to use it, we can do Zoom anytime, it's available.
That's what we're gonna try to figure out. I know because of how we are labeled, we're not a subcommittee, so we're viewed just like city council, and because of Greg at its order, we have to at least have quorum here, but some individuals, public comments, so let's say, for example, you know, if some handicapped individuals like to give their statement but are concerned of showing up, I think we can have them through Zoom. So we'll have that set up for the next meeting, so we can get that done a little more virtually.
Very good. Next item is item 10, motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Mr. Romanowski. Can I get a second?
Second.
We have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. We have an adjournment at 6:21. That was quick.